All right, this is Rick, Mountain Guru. I want to thank you all for dropping by and spending a little time with us today. And you may recognize this little cabin if you ever saw the movie Grizzly Park. We're inside Hungry Mother State Park. This is the cabin where was actually the ranger station in the movie. The bear was kept right there in a cage, and I don't want to do a spoiler alert. If anybody, I won't be talking a lot about the movie. If anybody has not seen the movie, you might want to cut the sound off, or even not even watch this video. But we're going to go up the hill. And years ago, another shot of the cabin right there. If you notice the inside the cabin, when they take out the first aid kit and all that stuff, that was created and done by me. So but I didn't have anything to do with the actual filming. We used to do our youth camps here many years ago. We actually had youth camps here where they filmed the movie, and of course the movie was about some kids that were, I guess, wayward youth, sound like Cousin Vinny. They were kids with troubles, and they come to this park, and a grizzly bear took its toll on the whole group of kids and end up devouring them all. But anyway, we go to the top of the hill. This was, wow, I tell you, 20 years ago, before we got to Eagle Mountain, I would come up and down this hill 20 or 30 times a day, literally. But it appears that they've made this hill a lot steeper or something. Because I don't ever remember being this winded when we would come up here. Now this is the mess hall. Also served as a chapel. And then the boys and girls dorms were right around the corner. Man alive, I can't believe it's been that long since I was over here. But this is a beautiful place. And one thing that a lot of folks, if you remember our television broadcast up on Eagle Mountain, if you remember, this spot was where we filmed our Cocker Spaniel Duke. He was on just about every show of our Eagle Mountain television broadcast. He would, this is the scene where he would come running down through here. Poor old Duke. He was my buddy, but he went home to be with the Lord on Christmas Day. So he ruined Christmas forever. Not really, but we found another, as you know, anybody that keeps up with our vlogs or TV broadcasts, radio broadcasts, whatnot, we do have animal rescue, Eagle Mountain Animal Rescue. We'll be going to Eagle Mountain in the near future. But this is the dorms. Boys' dorm on this side, and the girls' dorm was on the other side. And one of the most gruesome bear attacks, if you remember, where one of the campers came out of the dorm and got his head literally tore off, was right here in this little area right here, right next to that cabin there. If you remember, they were in that cabin and the bear was walking around the outside beating on the walls, and they came out, and the bear devoured them right there. So anyhow, this is just to give you a little insight of this place. It's a beautiful place. We were over here for many years that we come over here and did our youth camps. But then when we acquired the Eagle Mountain property, we had no more use to come over here, although we do rent it. Our family rents it from time to time. It's a good location, especially if other things are going on Eagle Mountain. Right now we have so many campers and a couple of people in rest, but Eagle Mountain is a retreat, but it's also a place for spiritual counseling and a place of healing. And we have had people over there all summer long. One lady has had a massive heart attack and a triple bypass, and she's at Eagle Mountain now healing. So we decided rather than to have our family events on Eagle Mountain today, that we would come over here to the lake, to the old retreat center, and we would all meet over here. So I just wanted to show you around just a little bit and invite you, tell you a little bit about our new channel here on YouTube. And again, my name's Rick, Mountain Guru. We do a lot of things in the mountains, go to a lot of places, go to different places where they film movies and various TV shows. If you remember when they were climbing up and down the bank and being chased by the bear, this is one of those locations right there. I believe the kids were on top of the hill here looking back, as the bear was supposed to have been in the bottom of the little ravine there. But anyway, we have a lot of old mountain traditions, mountain recipes. We do a lot of festivals and have a lot of bluegrass music, things like that going on. But we focus on our work at Eagle Mountain. As I said, on Eagle Mountain we have our youth camps, we have retreats, we have respite for folks that are in rehabilitation for nervous problems, depression, anxiety. Some people's had nervous breakdowns. And I'm also a mental health counselor, so we help people with those problems. And we have a lot of activities for kids, family-oriented stuff. And we also travel quite a bit. And I guess I've spoken every state from upstate New York down to the Florida Keys. And I help people cope with depression, anxiety, and just problems in life. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you what we're doing about our animal rescue. We take abused and unwanted animals. We use those through that rescue through Eagle Mountain. And we'll be sharing, you can see across the meadow here, the Blue Ridge Mountains. Beautiful. I believe, if I'm not badly mistaken, that may be Molly's Knob, where they, long history, where that's how Hungry Mother Park got its name, so legend says. A woman by the name of Molly and her child escaped the Indians, and they found the child, and all it could say was Hungry Mother, and they found her at the base of this mountain. Her name was Molly. Now that's legend. But again, another shot of the cabin. But anyway, I hope that you will click subscribe down below and click like. And if you've enjoyed this, and if you enjoy this type thing, we do a lot of things with nature. And if you didn't like it, click like. So join our wolf pack, if you will. Just reach over and hit subscribe. And this is Rick, the Mountain Guru, saying bless you. And until next time, I wish you power, love, and a sound mind.